Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zachariah the Ghost. I was watching episode 38 of The Wife, and it turned out that Nkosana was there for one episode. He was just there to save the TV show, he was there to save the episode, because after that we didn't see him on this episode 38. And I must say, the power that he has, the way he can speak with his siblings and the way they respect him, because after he spoke about the Mtania situation, everything went back to normal. They honored the agreement, and Kawe, we have seen that he was struggling a lot because he was drinking in a way that he didn't know where he was. Mkogri and Nzika, they found him on the floor, and they woke him up and they told him that no, we are Zulu brothers and this is not how we behave. You need to get up, dust yourself. There are girls out there who would like to be with you, and we are the real men. We are what men outside wants to be. So don't act like a girl. They gave him water, and Nzika saw a post online that Naledi, she is getting married to Sfako. And that's when Mgogri told him that, look at you, you are crying here, and your girlfriend, she is getting married to Sfako. This is no time to cry, and he got himself together. They went to Crumbs, the club, and we have seen how they made it rain. When they arrived there, they ordered bottles, and they were making it rain, and I had Kawe telling Gugu that go and tell those ladies to come and join us. Gugu, she is the lady who is working at Crumbs. And the girls, of course, they were there with them. They were having shots, they were having a great time. And at the end, we have seen Kawe taking, one of the girls to the bathroom, and he was doing the dance. And you can tell the way he was rough, that he was taking out that frustration, he was taking out that pain, that anger, on her. And it continued, because the following day, we have seen them going back to the club again, buying alcohol, and they were with other, group of girls. And this time they didn't have Nzika, it was Nkogri and Kawe. And things didn't go out well for them, because they had a great time with the girls. They took those girls home, but girls are girls. They had to spice the drinks. At the end, we have seen Kawe and Mkogri taking shots, and they didn't even know that those drinks were spiced. And the look from the girls, they know who these guys are, and they know exactly what they were doing. So we don't know if on the next episode they are going to get away with what they want to steal in the Zulu house. It looks like the Zulu brothers now, they have enemies left, right and center. Everyone is attacking them. In the meantime, we have seen that Shlomo decided to have a picnic with Mkhele and also Mutania, and she told Mkhele that we are going out, you and I, including Mutania, so that at least we can have fresh air. They went to an ice cream place where Mkhele used to buy ice cream, because she is making sure that they are doing things afresh. They are revisiting, the place where they went the first day when he was driving a taxi. Remember to, that, they call it RV in other countries, in that caravan where, Sissy Sylvia, I think it's Sylvia, who is selling those ice cream. And that scene was a great scene. They sat down and she asked him for the love of ice cream. Like, when did you start, having this love for ice cream? And Mkhele, said when they were young, they used to steal a lot. They used to go to different shops here, folks beg to steal food and sweets as kids. And one day, he was hungry and he went to the shop alone, and the owner caught him. But surprisingly, the owner didn't beat him. Surprisingly, the owner didn't call the police on him. The owner gave him everything he stole, and he gave him ice cream on top, additional. And he said, this is the ice cream I'm giving you. I know you didn't steal the ice cream. I just want to give you this ice cream, but I want you to take all this food and go and eat with your brother. That means the owner of this shop knew what the Zulu brothers have been doing all this time, but he just didn't want to punish them. And he said ever since that, that owner became like their father. Every time they are hungry, they will go into the store and that owner was giving them food. And that's how he fell in love with ice cream. That's why he really loved ice cream. And till this day, when he buy ice cream, that ice cream reminds him when he was young, when someone showed him mercy, when someone decided to give him something to eat. And I loved that because now they were doing things that they were not doing before. For the first time, they were going out as a family. It wasn't about money this time. It was just about them doing things that they were normally not doing. They were like starting afresh, and that was beautiful. We also saw that Oli and her mom, they are busy planning, to rob the Zulu brothers. They are saying, as they are, struggling right now, they are fighting, they are still going back and forth with the Mtania issue. It's time for them to strike. It's time for them to clean them up and make sure that they take everything. And Makumalo, surprisingly, I saw her at night. She was walking towards, Shlomo's room, and she pretended that the house is too big, and she got lost. And she found out that, Shlomo was still up, and she spoke with, Shlomo. Shlomo was, opening up and telling her all the problems that she's having. And she was there pretending to be comforting her. And they're playing a dangerous game, man, in that house. But we don't know, because now this is two women working together to take down the Zulu Empire. And we all know that, every king, can be defeated if the queen is against that king. So if, they are there to do what they want to do, and we have seen that Oli, she keeps on speaking with Sambulu, and she was saying, what, I think it's the time for us to find our own place. We must go and buy our own house. Now Sambulu doesn't want to go because he is saying, we are safe here, and our family needs us the most, because you see what is happening between Mkhele and Kawe. I'm saying let's stay so that we can support them. And Koli didn't like that. But I think Sambulu is suspecting certain things about Koli. He understands that Koli, she is hiding something. And we are going to see on the next episode what is actually going to happen, because it's just something else. And there is a scene that I've seen when Makumolo was busy talking with Shlomo, and Shlomo said, she feels like Mkhele has changed. He is no longer the same man that she married because of his very distance. He is very distant, and she feared that, he will leave her because of, she feels like he doesn't appreciate her anymore. And that's one thing that I was saying when I was saying Detective Baloyi is getting into her head. She feels like she can be loved somewhere. She feels like there is someone who really cares about her. She feels like there is someone who is willing to protect her. And she feels like Detective Baloyi can be the right husband for her, since she is being abused a lot in the Zulu house. And she feels like he's the only man who can match the power of the Zulu brothers, and he can take care of her. But she doesn't know that Detective Baloyi doesn't even love her. He is not there for love. He is there because of he wants to get into her head and eventually take down the Zulu Empire. We are going to see what's going to happen on episode 39. I just wanted to speak about episode 38. It wasn't that busy. It was Mkhele, going back to the memory lane and telling Klomo how life used to be back in the days when they were young. And also, it was the matter of them trying to put the pieces together so that they can be a solid family. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. But the way, Kawa is behaving right now, I won't be surprised if maybe one of the girls will open a case of against him, because you know how things happen. Sometimes you sleep with a girl while she's under influence. Tomorrow morning you might be facing a rape case. That might happen, and I I think, Kawe, he is dealing with that issue, maybe the wrong way, but you never know. Love is love. Love make people do things, that they normally don't do. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.